Hello friends, so I'm back with the map series. Today's topic is Central Asia. So where is that located? We have already seen the South Asia series and West Asia series, and also now we are going to see Central Asia. Okay, let's see what are the important places that were in news and also are important. To begin with, we have countries like Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan in the West Asia region. Okay, these are the 5 countries. How you can remember this? We have a country starting with K, Kazakhstan and Kyrgyzstan, 2 countries, and we also have Uzbekistan, Uzbekistan and Turkmenistan. So we have this K2 mountain and UT, right? So remember like this, K2 mountains and UT, and we have 2 countries starting with T letter, Turkmenistan and Tajikistan. And very important thing here is to remember their north to south arrangements, countries as well as their capitals. For example, Kazakhstan is in the northern part of Central Asia. It is followed by next Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, Turkmenistan and Tajikistan. Okay, if we try to locate these capitals from north to south as well as west to east, we shall have Astana at the top, but recently it was changed to Nur Sultan, right? It is now called as Nur Sultan. So it is to honor a long-time leader of Kazakhstan. They have named that capital city as Nur Sultan on his name. So this is Nur Sultan. And next comes Bishkek. So here is Bishkek, which is capital of Kyrgyzstan. Let me draw it again. So this is here Nur Sultan, and next comes Bishkek. After Bishkek we have Tashkent. Tashkent is the capital of Uzbekistan, and next is Dushanbe. Yeah, and the last is Ashgabat. Ashgabat, Dushanbe and Ashgabat. So NBUDA. So remember this, NBUDA. So the problem here is how to remember the capitals of these countries. So I have made a single line story for this. If you like it, please do remember. That is KAZA, and next one is TAZDU, and next is TURKAASH. So I hope you could see this. And next is KBUT. Okay, so Kaja is for Kazakhstan, Astana. So anyway, Astana is not currently the capital. It is Nur Sultan, but you can remember this way. Kaja is Kazakhstan, Astana. And next, what I have told you, Taj2. So this is Tajikistan, Dushanbe. And next is Turkash, TURT. Turkmenistan, TURK is Turkmenistan here, and ASH is Ashgabat. So it is combinedly Turkash. And these after that KB. KB is for Kyrgyzstan and Bishkek. Kaja, Tajdu, Turkash. Kub, KB is pronounced as Kub. Kub, UT, Gaye. UT, Union Territory. So this have linked with Uzbekistan and Tashkent. So you can remember this single line that Kaja touch to Turkash kab beauty gaye. So yeah, it is funny, I know. If you like it, please to remember. And from west to east, the first capital city we have is Ashgabat. So here, this is capital of Turkmenistan, Ashgabat. And then almost on the same latitude, but Dushanbe comes first. Sorry, longitude. Dushanbe comes first, and then Tashkent. Later, Nur Sultan and Bishkek. Okay. First is Ashgabat, and next Dushanbe, next is Tashkent, ADT, and Nur Sultan and Bishkek. So remember this. Next we have important water bodies here, that is Caspian Sea. This is Aral Sea, no, right? Aral Sea. And here is Balkash Lake. This Balkash Lake. Okay. Aral Sea is sandwiched between Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan. If you see its borders, it has borders with only Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan, hence it is sandwiched between these two countries. And then for Caspian Sea bordering countries, we have already discussed a cheat code, that is Tarik, Tarik. T is Turkmenistan, A Azerbaijan, R Russia, I is Iran in the south, and K is Kazakhstan. So this is all about important cities and their arrangements and important physical features, that is seas and lakes. And if you remember, this is named as sea, but as such this is not a sea. This is the largest lake in the world. This is a lake. This is largest lake in the world. This is also a lake, but it is named as a sea, Aral Sea. And next we shall see in a zoomed version of this Caspian Sea. Caspian Sea is drained with Volga river. If you can see here, Volga is emptying into the Caspian Sea. And also we have Ural. Next place is Tajikistan. In Tajikistan, we have Aini Air Base and Farkor Air Bases. These two are the only military bases that are present outside the Indian country and are belong to Indian military forces. They are Aini Air Base and Farkor Air Base. And also we have a dam known as Rogun Dam, which is a world's largest dam on the river Vaksh. So this is a world highest dam, and it is in Tajikistan on the river Rogun. Remember this. And next is Ashgabat Agreement. We know that Ashgabat Agreement is a multi-modal transport agreement, and its basic objective is to enhance the connectivity with the Eurasian nations. Eurasian nations are European nations plus Asian nations. So to enhance the connectivity between Asia and Europe region. And what are the countries that are part of this Ashgabat Agreement? They are the countries which are depicted in blue color, that is Oman. So we should remember this Oman along with the Central Asian nations, Oman and Central Asian nation. Among Central Asian nations we have Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, this is Uzbekistan, Pakistan, Iran and India. Okay. So basically it was created in 2016, but later in 2018 India joined it. So now in total we have 8 countries in this agreement. including India. Also, if we highlight, we also have Pakistan in this agreement. Next is Tapi pipeline. So what is this Tapi pipeline? It is a natural gas pipeline, and this project is funded by Asian Development Bank. So this pipeline goes through how many countries? 4 countries. So Tapi is named based on these countries starting letters, that is T is Turkmenistan, A is Afghanistan, P is Pakistan, and I is India. So this is Tapi pipeline. So if you can see the few important places here, that is Fazilka in India, Multan, Quetta in Pakistan, Kandahar, Herat in Afghanistan. These places we have already discussed in the South Asia map, right? And a gas field in Turkmenistan, that is Galkemish natural gas field. So this is all about Tapi. And next we have an important organization in Central Asia, that includes the Central Asian region, that is Shanghai Cooperation Organization. So what it is and what are the countries involved in it? This is a permanent intergovernmental body with an objective of having a political, economic and security alliance. It is not just only the security alliance, but it is also a political, economic and security alliance. So it is not completely a military alliance. We can also say it is not entirely military based. And does it possess standing army? No, it does not possess any kind of standing army. And what are the countries involved in it at present? They are Russia, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Republic of Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, India, Pakistan and China. So Pakistan is also a part of this organization, and here we need to remember this a term associated with this, that is Shanghai 5. Shanghai 5 is a group of countries which have started this SCO. They are, here have highlighted them, that is China, Russia, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan and Tajikistan. So with this we can find out that India is not the founding member of Shanghai Cooperation Organization, and these are the Shanghai 5 countries which are the founding members of SCA. And where is this headquarters located? It is in Beijing, China. And also it is founded on 15th June 2001, but it came into force in 2003. So mostly questions on when it came into force are asked. So it is 2003 now, not 2001. And what are the official languages in this SEO grouping are? These are Russian and Chinese. Also we have one organization, a wing in the SEO, that is RATS, Regional Anti-Terrorist Structure, which is formed to combat terrorism, separatism and extremism. So it is a permanent body inside SEO. So RATS is a permanent wing in SEO. So basically SEO is an intergovernmental international organization, and we should also remember that it is a permanent intergovernmental international organization. So this is all for Central Asia mapping series. We don't have much places as such in this video, but this Aini Air Base and Farkor and the important countries that are surrounding this Caspian Sea and Aral Sea, and mainly its geographical features are very important. And go through these geographical features also. What are the mountains that are located here, like Pamir Mountains and Hindu Kush, and other important geographical places in this map. I hope you have got to know few important places, and important agreements and organization related with Central Asia. So thank you.